Unit 9. I always eat breakfast. Page 58. Exercise 1. Word power. Foods. Part A. Listen and practice. Good food for good health.
For good health, eat a lot of fruits, vegetables, and grains. Eat some dairy, meat, and other protein. Eat healthy fats and oils.
Fruit and vegetables. Apples. Lemons. Bananas. Kiwis. Blueberries. Oranges. Tomatoes. Lettuce. Onions. Carrots. Broccoli. Potatoes.
Grains. Rice. Noodles. Bread. Cereal. Crackers. Pasta.
Meat and other proteins. Nuts. Chicken. Eggs. Fish. Beans. Beef.
Dairy. Milk. Cheese. Yogurt.
Fats and oils. Butter. Oil. Mayonnaise. Cream.
Page 59. Exercise 2. Conversation. Let's get some lettuce and some tomatoes. Listen and practice. Do we need any lettuce for the sandwiches?
Good idea. Let's get some lettuce and some tomatoes.
Do we have any bread?
No, we need some. And we don't have any cheese.
Let's get some cheese then. And some chicken too.
We have some chicken at home.
Oh, all right. How about some potato salad?
Sure. I love potato salad.
Great. Let's buy some.
Page 59. Exercise 3. Grammar focus. Count and non-count nouns. Some and any. Count nouns.
An egg. Eggs. A potato. Potatoes.
Do we need any potatoes?
Yes, let's get some potatoes. No, we don't need any potatoes.
Non-count nouns. Bread. Lettuce.
Do we need any lettuce?
Yes, let's get some lettuce. No, we don't need any lettuce.
Part A. Complete the conversation with some or any. Answers. Keith. Oh, they don't have any potato salad. Jane. But we have lots of potatoes at home. Let's make some. Keith. Great. Do we have any mayonnaise? Jane. No. We need to buy some. And we need some onions. Keith. Oh no, I don't want any onions in the salad. Jane. Okay, don't worry. Let's get some celery, then. Keith. No, I don't want any celery. I have an idea. Let's put some apples in it. Jane. Are you serious? Apples in potato salad? Well, okay. Part B. Complete the chart with foods from exercise 1. Then compare with a partner. Count. crackers, non-count, bread.
Page 60. Exercise 4. Pronunciation. Sentence stress. Part A. Listen and practice. Notice the stressed words. Do we need any beans?
Yes, we need some beans.
Do we need any rice?
No, we don't need any rice.
Part B. Pair work. Ask, do we need? Questions about the food in the picture. Then look at the shopping list and answer. Do we need any apples? Yes, we need some apples. Do we need any blueberries? Let's see. No, we don't need any blueberries. Shopping basket. Apples, broccoli, celery, oranges, blueberries, onions, potatoes, tomatoes.
Page 60. Exercise 5. Snapshot. Listen and practice. Breakfast around the world. The United States.
Cereal with milk. Fresh fruit. Orange juice. Coffee. Pastries.
Japan. Fish. Rice. Soup. Pickles. Green tea. Costa Rica.
Rice and beans. Eggs. Red peppers. Bananas. Coffee with milk.
Page 61. Exercise 6. Conversation. We always have green tea. Listen and practice.
What is a typical Japanese breakfast, Kaito?
Well, we usually have fish, rice, and soup.
Fish for breakfast? That's interesting.
Oh, it's really good. Sometimes we have a salad too, but we never have coffee.
Really? What do you have?
We always have green tea.
I love green tea.
Listen, my family usually has a Japanese-style breakfast on weekends. Why don't you come to my house on Sunday?
That's very nice of you. Thanks.
Page 61. Exercise 7. Grammar focus. Adverbs of frequency.
I always eat breakfast.
I usually eat breakfast.
I often eat breakfast.
I sometimes eat breakfast.
I hardly ever eat breakfast.
I never eat breakfast.
Sometimes I eat breakfast.
Do you ever have fish for breakfast?
Yes, I always do.
Sometimes I do.
No, I never do.
Always. Usually. Often. Sometimes. Hardly ever. Never.
Part A. Put the adverbs in the correct places. Then practice with a partner. Do you usually have a big breakfast? Well, on Sunday I have a big breakfast with my friends. Always. Do you eat breakfast at work on weekdays? Ever. Yes, I have breakfast at the office restaurant. Sometimes. Do you eat breakfast at your desk? Often. No, I eat breakfast at my desk. Hardly ever. Answers. A. Do you usually have a big breakfast? B. Well, on Sunday I always have a big breakfast with my friends. A. Do you ever eat breakfast at work on weekdays? B. Yes, I sometimes have breakfast at the office restaurant. Yes, sometimes I have breakfast at the office restaurant. A. Do you often eat breakfast at your desk? B. No, I hardly ever eat breakfast at my desk. Part B. Unscramble the sentences. 1. I have hardly ever beef for lunch. I hardly ever have beef for lunch. 2. When I watch TV, snacks. Eat never. 3. Eat for eggs breakfast. Sometimes. 4. Have dinner with usually family. I hardly ever have beef for lunch. Answers. 2. I never eat snacks when I watch TV. 3. I sometimes eat eggs for breakfast. Or, sometimes I eat eggs for breakfast. 4. I usually have dinner with my family. Part C. Rewrite the sentences from Part B with your own information, then compare with a partner. I usually have beef or chicken for lunch. I never have beef. I don't like it. I often have fish and a salad for lunch.
Page 62. Exercise 8. Listening. Carrots are my favorite. Part A. Devon and Victoria are talking about food. How often does Victoria eat these foods? Listen and check often, sometimes, or never. So, what looks good, Victoria?
I don't know yet.
Well, the soup is really good. Do you like noodles?
Oh, yeah. I often eat noodles for lunch. I just don't want them tonight.
Okay, well, the chicken is great here. How about that?
Oh, no. I never eat chicken. I don't like meat.
Really?
Yeah. Sometimes I have fish or eggs, but I never eat chicken or beef.
So, do you eat a lot of vegetables?
Yes. Carrots are my favorite. I often have some in the afternoon for a snack.
Part B. Group work. Do you ever eat the foods in Part A? Tell your classmates. I often eat noodles. Really? I never eat noodles. Well, 9. Speaking. Mealtime survey. Part A. Add 2 questions about mealtime habits to the chart. Then ask 2 people the questions. Write their names and complete the chart. 1. Do you always have a big breakfast? 2. What time do you usually have lunch? 3. What do you usually have for lunch? 4. Do you often have snacks in the afternoon? 5. Do you ever go to a restaurant for dinner? 6. What's something you never eat for dinner? Pedro, do you always have a big breakfast? No, I hardly ever do. I have coffee and milk. Sometimes I eat bread or crackers. Part B. Class activity. Tell your classmates about your partner's mealtime habits. Pedro hardly ever has a big breakfast, but he always eats lunch and dinner.
Page 63. Exercise 11. Reading. It's a food festival. La Tomatina. People usually eat tomatoes, but once a year in Buñol, Spain, people just throw them. Yes, that's correct. The whole town of Buñol has a giant tomato fight. It's very messy. By the end of the day, there are squashed tomatoes all over town. In fact, there are 120 tons of squashed tomatoes. Garlic Festival. All over the world, people use garlic in their cooking. Some people in California in the U.S. really like garlic. They like it so much that every year they celebrate it with a garlic festival. You can taste garlic in everything you can think of. There's even garlic ice cream and garlic popcorn. Monkey Buffet Festival. There's something very interesting about this food festival. It's not for people. It's for monkeys. In Lopburi, Thailand, people bring all kinds of different fruits and leave them out for the monkeys to eat. They bring pineapples, apples, mangoes, and bananas, of course. It's the people's way of saying thank you to the monkeys. That's because tourists come to see the monkeys, and that helps the people's businesses. Isn't that cool? Bread for the Day of the Dead. The Day of the Dead is a very important day in Mexico. Many people celebrate their family members and friends by baking special bread. They make bread in the shape of humans, flowers, bones, and animals. The bread is sweet, and sometimes it has anise seeds or orange in it.
Part B. Read the article. Then correct these sentences. 1. There's a big tomato fight in Spain once a year. 2. People in California don't like garlic. 3. Some people in the US use tomatoes to make ice cream and popcorn. 4. The Monkey Buffet Festival happens in Spain. 5. In Thailand, people give fruit to the tourists. 6. Some Mexicans make bread in the shape of houses and other buildings. Answers. 2. People in California really like garlic. 3. Some people in the US use garlic to make ice cream and popcorn. 4. The Monkey Buffet Festival happens in Thailand. 5. In Thailand, people give fruit to the monkeys. 6. Some Mexicans make bread in the shape of humans, flowers, bones, and animals. Part C. Group work. Do you eat any special food at celebrations in your country? What do you celebrate and which foods do you eat? Tell your classmates.